What is going on, guys? zVitiate here, and what you guys are watching right now is some Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Team Deathmatch on Nuketown, followed up by some Modern Warfare 2 free-for-all. But in this video, the console wars are coming to my channel, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the PS4 versus the Xbox One. I'm going to say all the pros and cons, and then I'm going to tell you which console I'm leaning more towards. In the comment section down below, make sure to tell me which console you guys are planning to get, and make sure to like this video if you're getting the PS4, like this video if you're getting the Xbox One, like it if you're getting both, and favorite if you love me. But on a serious note, onto the video. So let's start off with the PS4. The first thing is that the PS4 is going to have a lack of exclusives at launch, but later on, the PlayStation crew will get a lot of amazing exclusives. PlayStation is known for that. You have The Last of Us, anything made by Quantum Dream, who made Heavy Rain. You have the Uncharted series. They have some amazing exclusives over on the PlayStation side, just not for launch. They will have Infamous coming out in the spring, and Killzone is a launch title, which looks beautiful, but Killzone isn't that innovative, and Infamous is on a launch title. It's coming out in spring. So in terms of launch, the PlayStation lineup is kind of looking a little bit meh. But another pro to some people is that the PS4 is going to be purely gaming, at least from a marketing standpoint, which for some people it's really good. In my eyes, it's basically a PS3 with better hardware and a better interface. So, you know, some people want more out of their console than just gaming. Some people only care about gaming. Time will show which one ends up working out better. The PS4, though, will have superior hardware, but that's not really going to determine the console wars, because remember, the PS3 had way better hardware than the Xbox 360, but the Xbox 360 took the reign, at least during the majority of the console war. The next thing about the PS4, which is really good in my eyes, is that they never flip-flopped on policies like the Xbox One. Microsoft has been changing their policies to appease to the crowd, but who knows whether or not they're going to change it back at a later date, because they have seemed a little bit wishy-washy. Excuse me. Microsoft in the at least the first months up to release, so we'll see what happens at a later date. Another thing is that there's going to be an hour extra gameplay for Destiny and Watch Dogs. For a game that's, you know, hundreds of hours, it isn't a big deal, but for some people, they really are going to appreciate that extra in-game time. For me, it's not a major deal. The next thing is that the older headsets will work on the PS4. On the Xbox One, all old wire headsets will work, but if you have a wireless headset, you need to get a new one, because on the Xbox One, they have a new thing for the controller, which allows like a higher bandwidth of data. So basically the audio will be better on the Xbox One for chat, but that comes at a cost of you having to buy a new headset. Also on the PS4, you're gonna have the Gaikai streaming services to get older games coming in 2014, I believe, so you can stream PS3 games, PS2 games, and PS1 games straight over to your PS4. The better design is on the PS4. It's really minor, but still, it's a prettier console to look at least in my eyes. The DVR is built into the PS4, and it has 15 minutes versus the the Xbox One's 5 minutes. But on the Xbox One, you can actually record via older capture devices, but on the PS4, we're not quite sure. If it follows the PS3, there will be HDCP on the console, which means you can actually not record via HDMI, which means the only way to record on the PS4 will be through the PVR. And if that is true, not many people are going to be buying the PS4 if they do YouTube. The next thing is that you do have to pay online to play on the PS4 multiplayer, but it's not for Netflix, it's not for apps, it's not for cross-game chat. You will not need to be online for single player either. But the benefit of this is that you guys are going to get a better multiplayer experience over on the PS4. I mean, the Xbox 360 has updated itself a million times. The PS3 really hasn't, but you being charged to have to pay online is going to make the online experience better as the console gets older and older. Another thing on the PS4 is that you can stream via live stream, you can play remote play on the Vita, and it has an instant boot and suspension mode. Now on to the Xbox One. Alright, so when it comes to the Xbox One, the first thing is that they're going to have a lot of exclusives off the bat and at launch, and Titanfall is going to be an exclusive on the Xbox One and on the PC, and that game looks absolutely amazing. One of the main reasons why I really do like the Xbox One as of right now, because that game looks amazing. It won 6 Best of Show at E3, like all of them for multiplayer. That game is going to be the bomb. It's also going to have Rise as an exclusive. I think that's the equivalent of Killzone Shadowfall. It looks beautiful. The gameplay probably won't be super amazing, but it's still going to be a fun game to play. The Xbox One will also have Connect 2.0, which, regardless of your tinfoil hat NSA ideas, it's still going to be a pretty cool thing, saying Xbox on, Xbox off. Maybe if you're playing Skyrim, you can say map, and the map shows up. It's just going to be a really neat feature, and I can't wait to see what developers are going to do with it, being that the entire populace of the Xbox One will have access to the Connect 2, so developers are definitely going to be using it when they make their games. The Xbox One will also have TV integration, which at first was kind of laughable, but it actually is a pretty cool feature future, I'm probably going to use it a little bit, so I might actually start watching TV again. The PS4 is also going to be this home entertainment device. It's not just a gaming console, it is your everything to do, but it also is a really powerful gaming console. They did update their hardware, so the hardware gap in between the PS4 and the Xbox One is so minimal, no one's going to be able to tell the difference unless some developer finds some crazy way to manipulate the hardware on one console or utilize the ESRAM on the Xbox One to make games look better. But for the most part, games will look pretty much the same on the Xbox One and on the PS4. And the Xbox One is also innovating. Unlike the PS4, which is basically being a PS3 just with better hardware and a new interface, the Xbox One is innovating, adding in all these new features, and some people kind of thought, oh, this isn't really cool, but who knows down in 2, 3, 4 years if those end up being a really major selling point of the Xbox One and the PS4 is just this glorified PS3. Another thing is that there is a COD exclusivity deal, and for someone like me who still loves Call of Duty, it's a pretty major deal. Getting the DLC a month early is also huge for any YouTuber. If you want to make some really big videos, always the DLC videos do really well when you post them when the next DLC comes out. Another thing is that the Xbox Live is just like known for updating itself, and the reason for that is because people pay for Xbox Live. Currently, Xbox Live is way better than PSN, but hopefully with PSN being paid to play, it's gonna make it a better online experience for everyone. But who knows what Sony is really gonna do with all that extra money? The next thing is that newer headsets will sound better due to the new design on the controller due to a higher bandwidth rate. But if you have a wired headset, you have to buy an adapter, and if you have a wireless headset and you want to chat, you need to buy a new headset. But if you don't want to chat, your old wireless headset actually will work. Another thing is that cloud gaming is going to be huge for the Xbox One. It's going to, make games on the Xbox One possibly look better, and cheaper dedicated servers for multiplayer. Like Titanfall is able to afford dedicated servers because Microsoft offers them for pretty cheap on their services. Plus Xbox Live will now have 300,000 servers, so pretty much your online experience will be absolutely amazing over Xbox Live. The Xbox One will also have the Battlefield 4 DLC first, live streaming on Twitch TV, which is a way bigger website for live streaming in terms of gaming than Ustream, which is on the PS4. Remote play via Smart Glass, but that is inferior to the PS Vita. It will also have Insta-Boot and Suspend mode, and you can also record via older HDMI recording capture devices, where on the PS4 we're not 100% sure. I personally am leaning way more towards the Xbox One, but who knows, something might change at the last moment and I will get the PS4. I will definitely eventually get both, but so far for launch it looks like I'll be getting the Xbox One. In the comment section down below, guys, tell me which console you're going to get, and make sure to toss this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe if you guys are brand new to my channel. I'll talk to you guys later. My name's zVitiate, and I'm out. Peace!